All right. What's going on, party people? This is your man Griff, and yes, it's Fritter Friday. And unfortunately, I done ate the fritter because I've been trying to record this video over and over and over again, and I kept getting phone calls and notifications. And by the time I mean, this is my fourth time trying to do this video. I done ate the fritter. I'll be honest with you, and it was good. Today, I got my fritter from Kroger food stores. What I'm gonna start doing is hitting up different locations for their fritters. So I'm gonna try Food Line in a couple of weeks, see if they got them. See if Harris Teeter has them, Wegmans, places like that. So I'm gonna hit them up and try to figure out who has the best fritter and everything. So the fritter today from Kroger was on point. It was a little thicker. It wasn't as big and fluffy as the Dunkin' Donut one, but it was actually really, really good because it had more apples in it. And y'all have heard me say, the apple fritter from Dunkin' is more frittery than apple. It didn't have a whole lot of apples in it. But I wanted to hop on. I'm over here with the wife. She's getting her chiropractic stuff done. I just finished getting mine. My back is actually doing way better. So instead of me coming like twice a week, now I'm down to just doing once a month. So that's really, really good and everything. And then I know she's down to doing maybe twice a week. So the chiropractic care has been a great big help because me and her both were suffering some serious pain. I don't even know if I got it in here. Might be in the, that's right, I put it in the trunk. I got a cushion that I make sure I carry with me. Now I've had the cushion, I just wasn't taking it with me. But I wanted to hop on real quick and talk about, I guess you could say how people communicate and dialogue. Like lately, and this has been happening off and on. I just really didn't say too much about it, but, and I'm gonna tie it all together. Not even try, I will. But the issue is, okay, people will contact me and ask me about questions about videos I put out, things that I've said or might have mentioned, and then you're like, hey, you send me the link, Griff. Or they'll call me, and reach out to me, and then they're like, well, send me the links for all of the stuff that you said. And I'm like, okay, well, a lot of times the links will be in the description. I'm like, it's in the description. Oh, okay. And I'm like, but they want me to do the link. And I guess of what I've been learning and understanding, and my wife is helping me understand, is that there are a lot of YouTubers that when they do stuff, they put everything that you would ever need to know about everything they said in the description. I'm not to that point yet. My mindset has always been, when I listen to people talk on videos, if I hear them say something, a lot of time I'll write it down. I have little notepads in here, pens, paper. I don't know. All my stuff is in the trunk. And I'll write it down. Or I will go back to that video. And then hear what they said again, write it down and search it for myself. I don't always look for people to give me links, but I understand the purpose of it and all of that. I'm trying to get better. But my mindset is, hey, if you hear me say something, go search that word that I said or phrase or idea or whatever the case may be, and just go, hit Google. So a lot of people won't do that. They're looking for the content creator to do it. And I'm like, okay, I'm not going to I don't have time a lot of times to do it. And people will text me, they'll call me, and I'm not saying don't text or call, but if it's because you want me to give you some information that's already contained in the video, or you don't know how to find the video that you just looked at, and a lot of people say, well, I don't know how to find the video. I looked at that video about a week ago. Look in your history. In YouTube, it has a history thing, and you can pull the history up and see all the videos that you actually looked at. So they have a thing in there. I don't know, because sometimes I try to show stuff on the other phone and all of that, and everything. So like on the phone here, right down here, it has library. It has library. And when you click on library, it has history. It has it right up there at the top, history, and you can click on history and see all of the videos that you've been looking at. You can look at all of the videos that you've been looking at for your history. It shows you everything. So you sit here and you look through and you can see all of the different videos that you've looked at in your history. That's all you got to do. And it shows October 4th, October 3rd, all the videos I looked at during those time periods. So that's how you can find the video. So a lot of people said, yeah, I looked at a video, but I never finished it. That's how you do it. Okay. If you hear me mention something, feel free to just go Google it. You know, I think people was asking me about the Clubhouse. It's on Apple, but you could actually Google Clubhouse, you know, Clubhouse app or whatever, and it'll tell you everything you need to know. So, and I'm trying not to act, you know, treat people like, well, you need me to tell you every single thing. But I figure you could be able to do that, because on other areas of your life, you research and you figure it out. The other thing, which leads in, all of that leads into what I'm about to say now, is because people don't tend to really try to do true research, and they just want people to give them information, and then they just want to run with the information. You tend to hear stuff and then you run with that, and you never do the research for yourself. Case in point, people keep talking about the expense of doing notary assignments, that it costs $40 just to do one notary assignment. That every time you do a notary assignment, hold on, let me park a little bit closer so she's not having to walk so far in this rain. So people will literally say, you know, are saying this stuff, and they're putting it on Clubhouse, on my phone's blocking the camera a little bit. They'll do it on Clubhouse. They'll say it on, right now, a lot of people saying some stuff on, what's that thing? Notary Cafe. So they're making all these statements, and then you, as a new person just coming into this, you are actually just taking it in and like, oh, okay. And they say it in such a strong and convincing way that you think that they have done the research and have figured it out. And to be honest, they haven't. Y'all know when I do the research and I figure stuff out, I show you the numbers, I show you the articles, all of that. I don't want you just fully taking my word, or, you know, like, okay, yeah, just Griff said, yeah. Take me at what, as much as you can, but I try to provide research. And even if I just put some content out, or a concept or an idea, I'll then go back, research it, and then I'll give you the information. I'll tell you in another video or on a community post, hey, here's the links for that or something. These folk aren't doing that. So now you hear this stuff that they said about the cost of doing a signing and wear and tear on your on your vehicle, but then you never go out and research and try to figure out, how do you calculate wear and tear on your on your vehicle, on your vehicle. So I actually went out there and I looked it up, and there are all kinds of links out there that show you how to calculate wear and tear on your vehicle. Here's the other issue. As a business owner, you can't calculate wear and tear on your vehicle for your personal usage of it. So you need to be mindful of that. So they're saying, yeah, all this wear and tear, but if you're driving 125 miles a day, and 75 of that is for you taking Man and TT out, 75 of that is for you taking little Cody and Kylie out and going to your grandma and them house and hanging out with the fellas and going to the rec center and going working out, then how can you say that that's true wear and tear on your vehicle? That doesn't count as wear and tear on your vehicle, because it was for personal use. It's the wear and tear on your vehicle for people trying to pull over. I want to make sure I gave them enough room. Yep. It's for your business use of the car. Now, if you're not riding your car that much for business, then guess what? Okay, y'all. Guess what? Your expense or your wear and tear on your vehicle as related to business is minimal. So all of this bumping your gums and chopping your at the bit about how much it costs to do it, how much are you driving? Because if you're only doing orders of $150, you really don't have that much wear and tear on your car from a business usage standpoint. Think, people, think. Your business usage is what? That's really what it boils down to. If your business usage is this and your personal usage is that, you cannot put your personal use of your vehicle on there. Just like you can't put your personal use of your cell phone on top of your business. Well, yeah, I got this business phone. Here's my business phone. But yet you're taking 35% of the phone calls you got on that are from non-business related conversations. Same thing if you're trying to spend money on, well, you know, my marketing or the money I spend, you know, eating, not marketing, but eating when I go out, and you trying to make everything a business lunch just because I mean, at a certain point, it's like, come on now. So you have to take that into account. Vehicle maintenance, all of that, and any good, solid accountant will help you to understand that. So the bottom line is this: if you're a person who don't want to research, and that's why I put my playlist up there. Look at the playlist. When you looking at a video of mine, let me see. I do have a video up here of me somewhere. When you're looking at one of my videos, okay? When you're looking at the video, and I've done a video on this, when you see my picture right there, that's me. You click on the name and the picture. Nope, I don't want to unsubscribe. When you click on the picture, it takes you to the main channel. You click on the picture, it takes you to the main channel of my YouTube. And then right there, playlist. You click on playlist, and it shows you all of the different playlists that I have, and you can find the videos. People won't do that. They're like, well, Griff, just tell me what it is. Just show me, just send it to me. If I say something in a video and you don't quite understand what I meant, tell me what you understood. Tell me the way you interpreted what I said, because I get a text or email or even a comment says, you said such and such. What did you mean by that? Okay, well, I said this. What did you take it as that I meant by that? Well, I don't know. That's why I'm asking you. So you mean to tell me I said a statement and you didn't understand it, and now you want me to say the statement again? And in the statement, I explain myself. What didn't you understand? And one of the statements that keep coming up over and over again is all-purpose acknowledgments. There's a video out there, I can't remember which one. At some point in time, I said, if there's a video, if the verbiage isn't correct in your in the acknowledgement, if it's not in accordance with your state verbiage that you're supposed to use for your state, for your all-purpose for your acknowledgments, then you just add a certificate. Again, if you're looking at a notarial acknowledgement or jurat, and the verbiage in there isn't in line with your state verbiage that they want you to use, add a certificate. And I get people a couple of times a month asking me, what did you mean by that? Explain to me what you meant by that. My question to you is, what did you think I mean by that? What did you think I meant by that when I said that? Because I said this statement. Now, if you took the Notary Essentials course from the NNA, they say the same thing. So now the question is, what did you understand or interpret that they meant by that, as well as what I said? Because, okay, they came over here and they gone. So that's the thing. I'm like, okay, help me understand, what did you mean? Because I made the statement and said it, and now you're saying I need you to explain that, and I'm trying to figure out, what do you need me to explain? What part do I need to explain? Here's the wife hopping in. Hey, babe, I'm just finishing up a quick video. Oh, so that's my thing. So take the time out and do your research. Go out there. If I tell you about a video or whatever, look in the Notary playlist. Just sending me emails and texts telling me to send you the links to the videos that I mentioned, and I'm saying they're in the Notary playlist, and then you're saying, well, send me the link to the Notary playlist. And then I'm always telling you how to get to the Notary playlist. You got to do that. And then all of this stuff about vehicle maintenance and the expense and all of that, there's links out there. Google it yourself. Go out there and just Google, cost, what is okay, vehicle wear and tear costs. Just Google that, vehicle wear and tear costs, and they got calculations. And then keep in mind, lastly, you can't calculate every single mile that you drive. You only can calculate wear and tear on the business miles that you do. If you're not driving it for business, you can't calculate wear and tear. All right, take her back to work and go do my thing. Talk to y'all later. Peace.